This is exactly right.
This episode is supported by FX's The Shards, a seductive drama from executive producer Ryan Murphy.
Set in 1980s Los Angeles, the series follows a group of glamorous, deeply entangled high school seniors drawn into a life of wealth, beauty, parties, and excess.
At its center is Brett, whose reality begins to unravel when the arrival of a new student coincides with a series of mysterious murders. FX's The Shards, now streaming on Hulu.
Goodbye. By now, you've probably heard of Reef. They've been making iconic sandals forever.
But what you might not know is that they also make ridiculously comfortable everyday shoes.
The Neptune is a lightweight, everyday slip-on shoe with a crushed back heel, so you can wear it traditionally or step on the heel and wear it like a slide.
Lightweight, breathable, and easy to wear, the Neptune is the everyday shoe your feet have been waiting for.
I feel like so often you have to sacrifice cuteness for comfort, which is so annoying because I want both all the time. Everything has to be cute, but also I'm old and I want comfortable shoes. So I feel like the Neptunes are the perfect answer to that.
Yeah, I love how cushy they are. They're like, they go with everything. They're really cute, but your feet are like on little clouds.
Check out the Neptune on reef.com and redeem 15% off your first purchase.
Goodbye. Summer is for adventures, road trips, and adding a whole lot of miles to your car.
That's why it's worth stopping at Valvoline Instant Oil Change first.
Their trained techs help you get road trip ready with an oil change and an 18-point maintenance check included with every oil change, checking your tire pressure, wipers, lights, and more.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change techs complete over 270 hours of training, so your car's in capable hands.
Best part? You can stay in your car and you're in and out in about 15 minutes.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely.
Goodbye.
Hello,
and welcome
to My Favorite Murder,
the Minisode,
where we read you your stories.
You're gonna love it. Watch and listen now as Georgia does it.
I'll go first.
Yes.
This is called Well, I'm not going to read you this. Nope. It's about a sister.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
So I'm still feeling guilty about this, but my sister didn't die. Phew. However, someone did.
Oh, this is quite a start to an email.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm at an airport in Tucson, Arizona, my hometown, but this isn't my hometown murder. This older man approaches me while I'm waiting to board. He asked me about my TSA pre-board status. I don't know how he saw that, but I'm thinking, do you live under a rock? So we converse. I inform him that I have this elite boarding status because I haven't brought a bomb onto the airplane or murdered anyone. I tell him he can get one for just $80. This will be funny later. I ask him where he's traveling to, Santa Barbara. Ooh, fancy, I respond. I ask what he does for a living. Mind you, I'm married and not interested, but my sister is single, a former sex worker with no prospects, and is looking for someone to take care of her. So I'm trying to help.
Yes, get in there.
And he tells me he's a lawyer. He proceeds to inform me that he went to school with King Charles and that Ralph Nader was his mentor. I ask him how many cases he's won, and he says, I've never lost a case. I'm thinking this might be a good catch for my sister. I get his number, text my sister for permission to share, and they eventually meet via text. I love this. This is so me. I try to fucking set every person up, even though I'm not good at it.
Is anybody good at it?
No, it's not, because it's not good. Okay. He tells her he was married, but he's a widower, has 2 children that he's so proud of, but he doesn't have much of a relationship, but doesn't elaborate on this. They do the texting and talking for about a month until they finally agree to meet. My sister lives in La Jolla. He takes the train down from Santa Barbara, and it's on. She meets him at the station. He wants a kiss, and she reciprocates, but feels a very negative vibe.
Okay.
Yeah, immediate kiss is creepy.
Yeah.
They go on to have a meal together that he doesn't pay for. And it says, really?
Yeah.
And they end the evening with him going to his hotel room and my sister going back to her apartment. The next day, they enjoy La Jolla together and do La Jolla things. It says sea lions and shopping, I'm assuming, and are starting to really enjoy the relationship they're forming. But the evening ends with each in their own beds, much to his chagrin. This happens to be his birthday weekend, and she had arranged cake and champagne and small gifts for the next day. So they celebrate, but he has something he needs to tell her. Apparently, he just got out of prison a year prior after serving 25 years for, all caps, murdering his wife.
Oh, no.
They were going through a divorce and he was moving out of their house when he killed her. He claimed she fell on the knives he was carrying out.
No.
They were all of the knives up position, ? And that it was also self-defense because she tried to kill him, ? Their 7-year-old son heard his mother pleading for her life and his father responding, "You should have thought about that before you decided to divorce me."
Oh my God.
He, the son, testified to that, and that's what got his father put away for 25 years to life. He didn't get out until he served the entire 25 years, so he apparently was not a model inmate. The fucked up part is that my sister was still willing to believe it was self-defense until I dug up this article and made her read it. So she did and realized she had fallen for a murderous narcissist, as desperate women sometimes do. She eventually drove him back to the train station, pretending that all was well. And when he boarded the train, she immediately blocked all his contact info. I hope we can eventually laugh about this, but we're not there yet.
No.
SSDGM, cheers from the IE, Tanya.
God.
She set her,
Damn.
the subject line is, "I set my sister up with a murderer."
Yeah. And also that, God, it's so hard. I mean, I was going to say these days, but I think it just always is hard, where it's like you go through some shit in life, you finally meet somebody and you're like, oh, I think I'd kind of given up on this.
Yeah.
Now I'm meeting this person. Wait, we're kind of clicking. Wait, it's like the vibe is wrong, but wait, just give him another chance. Like,
Yeah.
it's like by the time she's like, hey, wait a second. Her sister's like, hey, hold on, this is a mistake. She's like, no, I got to fight for the man I love. It's like, no, dude.
Yeah, maybe. This connection's hard to find. Oh my God.
It's just
You're also never allowed to set anyone up ever again if that happens.
what women have to consider.
Truly. Has a man ever considered that on a date before?
Okay. Maybe we'll change it up a little bit with this email.
Please.
The subject line reads, and I quote, "Don't read the subject line, it'll give it away." And then in parentheses, it says trash kid story.
All right.
So it just starts. The year 1994. We open on the interior of the Merritt Square Mall on the eastern coast of Florida. The smells from Barney's Coffee, Sbarro, and China Walk mingle in the air.
Oh my God.
The mall in 94. Powerful.
Take me back in Florida, of all places.
Yeah, where the smells are going to hang in that air because the air is dense and thick. Through a sea of acid-wash denim wearing teenagers, we see a Puerto Rican man in his mid-60s leading an adorable and clearly precocious child through the crowd by the hand. A normal scene by all accounts until the duo walks past a store selling bespoke wooden toys of all kinds. The child tugs away from the man, trying to enter this clearly magical store and bathe in the majesty of overpriced rocking horses. But the man begins walking faster and pulls the child along, entering Burdines. Have you heard of that? I think it's a department store.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Burdines, Burdines. The child begins to cry and scream, begging for his mother and to go home, drawing the attention of two old biddies who clearly sit next to each other under hairdryers on a weekly basis. And then in parentheses, it says, love them.
Yes.
They follow the man and the child, eventually catching up to them and demanding that the man allow them to take the child back inside and find his mother, or they will call the police. Oh, no. This is my grandson. We're late to pick up my wife from her hair appointment, so I wouldn't let him go into the toy store. That's all in quotes. The man pulls out a brown wallet and a cascade of family photos descends towards the ground. Remember those?
Oh my God.
Like the accordion photo holder?
Photos in your wallet. Yes.
One picture clearly shows the man with a beautiful older woman and a much younger woman holding the child, clearly his mother.
Okay.
The women apologize profusely and begin cooing over how cute the child is. Just look at those eyes and those chubby cheeks. He's exactly the kind of kid they snatch. And then it says in parentheses, actual quote. The women turn and leave, and the man gets the child safely secured in the backseat of the white Ford Taurus before driving away. And that's the story of how I almost got my grandfather arrested. Stay sexy and maybe just let the kid ride the rocking horse for 2 minutes so you don't almost end up in prison. JK, he, him.
Oh my God. I want my mommy. I want to go home.
I want to go home.
You're not my daddy. And it's like, yeah, because I'm the grandpa. But,
Yes, you're not my daddy.
I mean, good for those biddies, right? Like, that's a hard thing. You don't mind your business in a situation like that. Good
In
for them.
1994,
Yeah, that
OG
didn't happen.
murderinos. OG.
Totally.
They were
Totally.
like, No, you will not be going anywhere with children.
Yeah.
What I like to think of is those women followed cases like Adam Walsh, where they're
it
like,
actually happened.
no one's getting taken out of a mall today. No crying child on our watch.
Oh my God, they're like little tiny superheroes with shampoo sets. Oh my God, I love them. That's someone's grandma who listens, I bet.
I know. JK, you're a hero for sending that in. And basically, you're the trash kid you just told us about. Some flavors will always make you smile.
And with Kachava's new cinnamon French toast flavor, you can enjoy the taste of your favorite childhood breakfast without the sugar crash.
Kachava is an all-in-one nutrition shake that comes in so many delicious flavors, including the brand new cinnamon French toast.
It's made with real cinnamon bark for the richest, deepest, most authentic flavor.
And just 2 scoops provide complete nutrition your body craves with protein, fiber, greens, and so much more.
Kachava provides clean nutrition to fuel wherever your day takes you. No fillers, no nonsense. Okay, the Exactly Right Media office has all become obsessed with Kachava because they keep sending us these amazing boxes of all the flavors, and everyone kind of fights over it now. So we got this new flavor in, and I mean, there was like a line to try it. It's pretty great.
We're real believers in the whole Kachava line, so treat yourself to a childhood favorite.
Go to Kachava.com and use code MFM for 15% off your first order.
That's Kachava, Kachava.com, code MFM. Go to Kachava.com and use code MFM for 15% off your first order.
Goodbye.
The future has an annoying habit of always showing up.
That's why now is a great time to start planning ahead.
Enter Acorns.
Acorns is a smart way to give your money a chance to grow. You can sign up in minutes and start automatically investing, even if it's your spare change.
The Acorns potential screen shows you the power of compounding and how your money could grow over time. You can quickly adjust how much you're investing every day, week, or month to make sure you're always building towards your goals.
Whether you're just starting out or thinking about settling down, Acorns supports your big and small goals across every stage of life. Sign up now and Acorns will boost your new account with a $5 bonus investment.
Join the over 14 million all-time customers who have already saved and invested over $27 billion with Acorns.
Head to acorns.com/MFM or download the Acorns app to get started.
Paid non-client endorsement compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns.
Tier 2 compensation provided, potential subject to various factors such as customers' accounts, age, and investment settings.
Does not include Acorns fees. Results do not predict or represent the performance of any Acorns portfolio. Investment results will vary. Investing involves risk.
Acorns Advisors, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/MFM. Goodbye. I have a trash kid story too. Okay, it's called I Convinced My Little Brother That My Mom Was a Murderer. Hello to 2 of my favorite people and everyone on your team who helps make MFM happen. I was a trash kid. Overall, I was pretty good, but I loved to lie. I was also an only child until I was 7 and the first grandchild. And I spent all day, every day at my grandma's house when my mom was at work. So I was spoiled and not thrilled when my mom eventually had my 2 little brothers. I fucking bet you got to have them early or they're going to resent them, you know?
You're just messing with a child's sense of reality where it's like, oh, guess what? You're now the older, I would assume, sister.
Yeah. Less important now. They're either great at it or terrible at it.
Right. And you're not like, grandma doesn't only give you that look. Now she gives it to these 2 losers who just got here. Like, what?
They just fucking showed up late at the party. Why are they getting the fucking best piece of cake? Okay. To preface this story, all of us have names that start with A. Both of my brothers were picky eaters, and dinner was a battle every day. One day, my mom was particularly frustrated that they would not eat their dinner. When she left the room, I looked at the older of my brothers, the youngest was a toddler at the time, and told him, "You might want to eat that. Andrew used to be a picky eater too." He looked at me and says, "Who's Andrew?" To which I reply, "He was our brother until he wouldn't eat his dinner one day, and mom snapped and killed him."
Oh, no.
Of course he didn't believe me, so there was some back and forth over the next few minutes about the details, how old he was, why are there no pictures of him, why do we never talk about him, all of which I was able to explain away while looking back and forth and whispering, because obviously I wouldn't want my mom to hear me revealing her deepest, darkest secret.
Good God.
When my mom came back into the kitchen, my brother immediately asked her who Andrew was. Keep in mind, she was already irritated with us and was not in the mood to be asked stupid questions like, "Did you have a son named Andrew who you murdered because he wouldn't eat his dinner?" She exasperatedly said, What the fuck are you talking about? And I replied, it's time to come clean, Mom. I told him everything. Cut to me now arguing with my mom about whether she killed her made-up son or not. This exchange eventually ended with her giving up and saying, yeah, I guess I did. Now please just eat your dinner. I considered it a win. Now that we are adults and I have a son of my own, I understand why she was, quote, crazy. And I fully expect karmic retribution. To this day, my mom gets mad. My brother and I look at each other with horrified expressions and say, Andrew, which only infuriates her more. Stay sexy and eat your vegetables, Ashley. I'm cracking up. I think it's hilarious because it's so something my fucking brother would have done.
Yes.
But both my siblings would have done to me, for sure.
Well, first of all, I love that Ashley admits she loved lying, which I think is a very human thing, but not many people can admit it. But it is like, there is a thing to that where it's just like, watch what I'm going to conjure up out of nowhere.
Totally. Look at the chaos I can make just by thinking of something and saying it out loud.
Yes. And then convincing a child of it. Hilarious.
And then the mom playing it, mom being so exhausted. She's like, yes. Okay. If that gets you to eat your fucking dinner, yes.
Fine. Just eat your chicken pot pie, you fool. Good God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The subject line of this email is my mom's old-timey shootout story. And then it just starts. Okay, so this is a crazy one. I don't know if you have asked for this. Shootout stories?
Does it matter?
I mean, it does not at this point. But I know you need it in your knowledge base. I couldn't make this hillbilly shit up if I tried. This is my mom's story. She lived in Gary, Indiana until she was 12 when her dad purchased a large farm about an hour south to bring his family of 13 kids.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then it says, yes, 13 in all caps. Flash forward a few years to 1973. It went down at my Uncle Mike's wedding reception on the farm. After the ceremony, when the bride and groom have already left but the party kept going, these random relatives of the bride started causing trouble. They were taking booze, beer, etc., basically trying to hijack the whole damn party. My grandmother let them know that they were welcome to party at the farm, but they couldn't take the party home. And they called her a bitch. And then it ... Oh, no, no, no. in lowercase.
Oh, no, no, no.
My uncles and grandfather basically told these assholes to fuck right off and kick them out. You can do that sort of thing when you have 7 sons as backup.
Yeah.
They left, but they weren't done.
Oh, no.
We're getting into it. Later, someone called the house with a warning. And then it says, quotes, there are people parking vans at the grain elevator down the road and they're all getting out with weapons headed for your house.
Oh, shit.
End quote. These assholes had parked away from the house so they wouldn't be seen, then started walking up to the property. They actually started, all caps, shooting at the house.
What the fuck?
My family called the cops, while my uncles caught a few of them and kicked their asses. The police finally arrived and took them all away. But of course, in the small town world of good old boys, the cops just took them into town and told them to go home.
Right.
So, of course, all caps, they came back.
Oh, my God.
Later that same day, they returned with more guns and started driving through the yard, shooting at the house, and tossing Molotov cocktails.
What the fuck?
These are your in-laws. This is your new family.
There's like people in there, children.
It's a wedding.
It's a wedding celebration.
What level of alcoholism is this?
Moonshine. You know it's moonshine.
It's moonshine.
It's a fucking hootenanny.
One dumbass even accidentally shot his own truck in the process. The state police finally showed up the next day. My grandpa was so furious, he told them, if those motherfuckers show up again, I'm getting my backhoe and they'll all disappear.
Wow.
It's a war.
Oh, yeah.
The cop was like, sir, you can't do that. But grandpa was a badass steel worker who had 0 fucks left to give. Then people started calling to warn my family that those psychos were planning to come back and burn the house down while everyone was sleeping. So about 32 hours, this is epic.
Yeah.
About 32 hours after the initial incident, my mom and family had 8 people at the house, all armed and waiting. This reminds me of the 2nd season of Fargo.
Totally.
Doesn't
It's totally Fargo.
Gene Smart is running that mafia family.
Yes.
My mom gathered all the little kids and hid them in the staircase, the most internal place in the house, I guess, like under the staircase.
Cellar, maybe, yeah.
She figured someone would have to shoot through multiple walls to get to them there. Yep, my sweet mom in an actual fucking shootout. And in parentheses, it says, side note, could nobody get rid of the kids in 32 hours? I mean, I know childcare is rough, but damn. And then it says, thankfully, the attackers never showed up again. Stay sexy and just skip the 1970s farmhouse wedding reception. Love you, ladies, and the whole MFM crew, JCB.
Couldn't the bride, just put a word out to her family, yo.
Hi, can I talk to my mother-in-law for a second? Can calmer heads prevail here? This seems a little wild.
Oh, my God.
Isn't that nuts?
That's fucking nuts.
Summer means a whole new world for your feet.
They're walking more, sweating more, and going barefoot all day long.
For summer feet that need real comfort, there's Bombas.
Bombas has a whole line of sport-specific socks for golf, yoga, the gym, and every kind of runner.
They also make soft, supportive compression socks that are especially great for summer travel.
Bombas sandals and slides are made from super lightweight, cushy, waterproof EVA foam, so they feel incredibly comfortable.
And the best part? For every item you buy, Bombas donates an essential clothing item to someone facing housing insecurity, with over 200 million donations and counting.
I wore my Bombas compression socks on the plane ride to and from Italy. And listen, I'm a girl of a certain age at this point. It needs to be done. And I felt so comfy and so secure with my cute little Bombas socks.
So head over to bombas.com/MFM and use code MFM for 20% off your first purchase.
That's BOMBAS.com/MFM, code MFM at checkout. Goodbye. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Every successful small business starts with someone saying, I wonder if people would actually buy this.
Squarespace gives you everything you need to find out.
From consultations to events and experiences, you can showcase your skills with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business.
With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a beautiful, professional online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
Get paid on time with professional invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools.
Head to squarespace.com/murder for a free trial.
And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MURDER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Goodbye.
Okay, my last one is a hero trash cat.
Nice.
Maybe I only picked it because the cat's name is Moses, which is my cat's name.
Oh,
Mo.
yeah.
My Mo. But no, it's a good one. Hi, love. I would like to tell you about my wonderful trash cat who became our family's hero, Moses. I grew up with Moses the cat as my little brother, and when I say he was my brother, he really did cause mayhem like he was a younger sibling. And that's my Mo. He's the fucking... And then he does this. He started out as an indoor cat, but Moses had other plans. Mo does this all the time. He would regularly run full speed at the fly screen door and launch onto them, clinging with every last fiber of his being, and then proceed to scream.
Yes.
Mo fucking does that.
Because he wants out so bad?
Yeah. So my mom gave in and let him become free. Once he gained his freedom, he was prone to stealing the neighbors' underwear from their washing lines, making his way up the most fragile trees, which he could not get down from, and screaming for us to help him, and bringing live whip snakes to our front door.
Oh,
Yeah. FYI, whip snakes are known to be extremely dangerous to children, and our family had 3 of those. He really was a menace. But one night, he gained hero title. This is a story from my mom's perspective. As she slept soundly, she suddenly woke up to Moses absolutely howling at 3 a.m. She went out to see what the issue was and noticed a bright red glow coming from the lounge room. As she looked out the window, she saw that the fence just a foot away from our house was completely on fire. Moses was sitting inside, looking out through the window and loudly crying. She called the fire brigade and the fence was put out, but the firefighters said that if they had waited 10 more minutes, both our house and the neighbor's house would have been set ablaze. Even worse, we had just taken out our batteries from our smoke detectors due to how often we burnt food.
Oh, no.
Don't fucking do that. Don't just deal with the fucking... Get a fan. Get a fan.
It is the great solution, though, where it's like, I'm burning food all the time, but let's just not deal with that.
You know what the solution is? Not to learn how to cook and not to get a fan.
No.
So, if he hadn't been their fire alarm, they wouldn't have had one.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah.
We'll never know how many lives Moses saved that night, but after that, we let him do whatever he wanted.
Yes. Whip snakes for everyone.
That's right. Moses sadly passed away last year, but it hasn't really sunk in that he is gone because he was outside so often. So I like to think that he's still wandering around, catching snakes and stealing bras.
He is.
He is.
In
our
kitty
hearts.
heaven. Yes.
Oh my God. Thank you for being incredible people. 16-year-old me thanks you for getting me through difficult school years. Oh my God.
Oh.
Love your work, Sophie from Australia.
Oh, Australia.
Australia. Thank you. And thanks, Moses. Good boy. Very good boy.
Oh my God. Moses is a legend.
Yeah.
Globally.
Global legend.
A global legend, not a local hero. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's perfect setup because I have a dog story, a trash dog story, I believe.
Oh, great.
The subject line is always trust your dog's intuition. It says, hello, friends. Let's do this email thing. When I was about 21, I was visiting my parents and brought my dog along with me. Peanut.
Aw,
I don't know why, but the name Peanut for a dog makes me laugh so hard every time.
it's cute.
Peanut was a crusty white dog who loved to eat trash and pee in the house, but she loved me more than anything, and I couldn't have asked for a better friend. As I was leaving, my dad and a neighbor were hanging out in the garage. Peanut was on her leash, walking out with me, but immediately started growling at the neighbor. Let's call him Kay. Kay was in his 40s and one of those guys who still acted like some sort of D-bag college dude. Kay started taunting Peanut. He pretended to charge after me and grabbed my arm and started to shake me. He was laughing and thought it was funny that Peanut was growling and barking at him until Peanut attacked his leg to protect me.
Hell yeah.
Peanut got a couple good bites in before I pulled her away. She had never bitten anyone before, so I was shocked. But let's be real. This was Kay's fault for taunting a growling dog.
Yeah.
So I fucked politeness and didn't apologize. Good. I continued on my way, picked up Peanut, and left. My mom called me after I left, saying that I should come back and apologize to Kay. Kay's leg is covered in tattoos, and Peanut's bite cut through his skin, and he is very upset about it because once healed, his, quote, tattoos would be ruined.
Okay, dumbass. Nobody gives a shit.
Please. It says, blah, blah, blah. I did not go back to apologize, and I told my mom maybe he should learn how to behave around animals. And then it just says, well, well, well. Fast forward a few months, and Kay had been arrested for child molestation. I don't know the whole story, but multiple 12 and 13-year-old girls had come forward saying that Kay had been sexually abusing them. I don't know who these girls are or how he knew them, but he ended up going to jail.
Holy shit. Peanut.
When I found out, I made sure to give Peanut extra treats and belly rubs, and I probably let her get into the trash for an extra 3 seconds before taking it away. I lost Peanut last year. She was 16 years old. She was my absolute best friend from the moment she came into my life as a puppy when I was 13, and she never left my side. Stay sexy and let your dog bite the pedophile's leg tattoo. Danielle.
That's right. Oh my God. That's amazing. The dogs have better instinct than we do. Like,
Yes, they do.
we just need to trust that and not apologize for that.
Right. Well, and also any normal person,
Yeah.
like the idea that a dog's growling at you, so you're going to just bait the dog. It's
Totally.
like there's only one way that goes.
Yeah. And there's only one kind of person who does that.
Yeah.
And they deserve to get bit
Yeah.
on their tattoo. Yeah. Wow. That was a great one. A great batch. Thank you guys for sending those in. Please send more in, any kind you want.
Any kind of trash story of any kind we want to hear.
That's right.
Of course, hero dog stories. Of course, hero cat stories.
Yeah.
Hero cockatoo, whatever you want.
Hero grandma, hero grandpa.
We love it all.
Yeah.
Stay sexy.
And don't get murdered. Goodbye.
Elvis, do you want a cookie?
This has been an Exactly Right production.
Our senior producers are Alejandra Keck and Molly Smith.
Our editor is Aristotle Acevedo.
This episode was mixed by Liana Scolacci.
Email your hometowns to myfavoritemurder@gmail.com.
And follow the show on Instagram at MyFavoriteMurder.
Listen to My Favorite Murder on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
And now you can watch us on Exactly Right's YouTube page. And while you're there, please like and subscribe.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey everybody, here's the thing about other home security systems. They're all designed for after the window breaks, after someone's inside, after you get the notification, after the police come. SimpliSafe is the first system designed for before stopping a break-in before it even begins.
That's right. Unlike traditional security systems that only alert you after a break-in is already underway, SimpliSafe is designed to help prevent the crime before it starts. Their cameras can detect suspicious activity at the perimeter and alert live U.S.-based agents. Then SimpliSafe's agents assess the threat, intervene, speak through the camera to scare off the intruders, and call for 911 dispatch.
That's right, and SimpliSafe has been protecting your world for 20 years, everybody. So celebrate their anniversary and save 60% on your new SimpliSafe system at simplisafe.com/stuff. That's 60% off, you guys, at simplisafe.com/stuff. Plus, when you order, write in our show name and the How Did You Hear About Us survey to let them know that we sent you. Don't forget, there's no safe like SimpliSafe.
The kids are back in school. Now it's your turn to head back to the beach.
During Cheap Caribbean's Back to Beach sale, save $200 site-wide on vacation packages of 4 nights or more with code 200BEACH.
Trade school drop-offs for beach walks, lunch boxes for beach bars, and your daily routine for adults-only relaxation.
Use code 200BEACH and get more beach for less money.
Book your beach vacay today at cheapcaribbean.com. Goodbye.
There's always a point in the day when your feet decide they've had enough.
Luckily, there's Reef.
You may know Reef for their ridiculously comfortable sandals, but they aren't stopping there. The women's Neptune has everything you could ever want in a sneaker.
The Neptune is a lightweight, everyday slip-on shoe with a crush-back heel, so you can wear it traditionally or step on the heel and wear it like a slide.
Lightweight, breathable, and easy to wear, the Neptune is the everyday shoe your feet have been waiting for.
The Neptune makes me so freaking happy because my whole life I've been yelled at for crushing the heel of my foot because I want every shoe to be a slide, every shoe. And they actually make them that way. And it makes me so happy. Plus, they're super comfortable, they're light, and they're really cute.
So check out the Neptune on reef.com and redeem 15% off your first purchase.
Goodbye.